Hi, I'm Tommy Calloway. Thanks for coming and watching. And today I'm recording on a new GH5 with the 12-60 f2.8-f4 lens. For all my subscribers, the reason I have not put out a video in the past couple weeks is because I sold all my Canon gear so I could buy this camera. So you'll notice I'm filming this in 4K. I'm also filming it in 10-bit, although putting this on YouTube, the compression will probably crush the colors anyways, but I just wanted to see what I could do with it. So you got it, 4K, 10-bit. You can't, in this camera, record 10-bit, 4K, 60 frames a second, because you'll need an external recorder to do that. But, so you can either do 4K 60 frames a second or 4K 10-bit. You can also do 1080p down up to 180 frames a second. But yeah, so this is, let me show you what my recording setup looks like right now. So I can see myself there. I've also got the app running over here, which I think it's really interesting. If you look at the settings, you can see in real time what's happening to the shutter speed, the focal length. If you put it on one of the auto modes, it tells you in real time what your shutter speed and your aperture is, and it's kind of neat. It's a handy little tool to have. But if you're using the app with an iPad Pro, the resolution coming from the camera to the app looks like shit. So you can't really use that to see if you're, totally in focus or anything. But I mean, if you're on manual focus, you'll see the focus peaking, and I've got the zebra lines turned on. But the app doesn't look like it has the zebra lines on it, and it probably wouldn't have the focus peaking either. You know what, let me check that. That does not translate onto the app. So their app could use some real updates. I'm gonna put autofocus back on here. There we go. But you can use it to select areas of your face where, where you want it to be focused. So yeah, their app it's good, but it could be a lot better. So they'll probably do some updates to it. Or maybe not. It's got like 1-star reviews on the App Store. Anyways, 4K. That's awesome. I used to be filming on the 6D. And if you know anything about Canon's 6D, it does not have video autofocus or a flip out screen. It only goes up to 1080p. And it's not an easy camera to make videos with. And so my past 60 some odd videos that I made were with that camera. So now I have a camera that should be a little bit easier to use for video creation, and also it should be much higher quality. And so today I wanted to run a little test for onboard mics. I have on-camera mics, external mics. I have the Rode Stereo Video Mic Pro here. And I've also got some super cheap, what's it called? Comlight Pro Audio Commica series. I don't know. It's pretty cheap. I'll put a link in the description, but I wanted to compare a cheapo shotgun mic to a Rode Video Mic Pro, a Stereo Video Mic Pro. So I'm going to compare those on this camera, see if we can get some better audio in camera. I'm recording the audio you're listening to right now with my Blue Spark, but I can't really take that with me wherever I go. It's kind of attached to my workstation. Let's start with the Rode Video Mic Pro. Rode Stereo Video Mic Pro. All right, this is a test with the Rode Stereo Video Mic Pro. And I'm going to do one from the side. This is a test with the Rode Stereo Video Mic Pro from the left side. This is a test with the Rode Stereo Video Mic Pro from the back. All the same distances away. And I'm not processing this audio because I want to get an accurate test of how it sounds without any processing. All right, this is a test with the Comlight Commica cheapo shotgun audio mic. Straight from the front. This is a test of the Commica shotgun mic from the left side. This is a test of the Commica shotgun mic from the back. And there you go. Obviously, these microphones all have different purposes. Shotgun mic is directional. This mic is, stereo sound and capture sound in a 360 element, and you would use this for ambient sounds, you'd use this for interviews. I just want to get what is the best quality for a microphone that I have in my possession, that I can put on top of this camera and take with me, and pick up, just which one has higher quality sound, really, was my question. But for the most part, switching back to this one now, I'll be using my Blue Spark and my mixer, and I'm recording the audio with my Zoom H6, but that's how I record most of my audio. So let's get back to the GH5. I'm super excited about this camera. I mean, I've got the 12 to 60 on it, so this is at 12 millimeters at arm's length, and at 60 or it would be 120 usable. Ton of range on this lens, and I know that you guys probably have a ton of questions about this camera. Anyone that's found this video by searching for it. So if you have any questions at all, please ask them. I'd be happy to film a video for you guys. I'll be doing a little series of kind of a review on this camera and different features of it. But one thing I know that no one's answered yet is, does the autofocus of the 12 to 60 2.8 to 4 make any sound? Because I heard the in-camera mic on another video of using a different lens with the GH5 that it was actually quite noisy. So I'm going to move my camera right up next to my microphone, and I'm going to just focus on a couple different things, and we're going to see how noisy the autofocus is. All right, so my mic is right next to the lens, and we're going to pick up any sound that it gets. Yeah, from that test, the new 12 to 60 is extremely quiet. You can't hear anything when it's focusing. It just sounds like it's nothing. It's just super quiet. So great lens for reducing sound on autofocus. Not that it matters unless you're using the in-camera mic, but it's just another thing that no one else has really answered yet. So I'll be making a few more videos about this camera. Thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe, ask those questions. I'll be happy to answer them. I'm really excited about this camera. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon.